Good morning, students. This is Kiran sir from Vasalabai Vanwadi School of Scholars. We are discussing English for 8th standard. In last session, we discussed about the poem "Where the Mind is Without Fear." Actually, this poem we completed last period. Before last period, we completed also the question answers. Now, today we dealing with the working with words and learning about languages. So, working with words we have to do properly. So that's why I take this session, and learning about languages having an important for that. Okay, so let's start. Now open page number 26. Working with words. See there. Silent letters. Go through the poem carefully. Noting down all the words which contain silent letter. We have to discuss here silent letter. Example, hi. Hi, GH is silent. Got it? Now, circle the silent letters in the following words. First, calm. Not calm. L. Calm. Calm. So that's why you have to write this is the calm. Here is a silent letter. Got it? Now another one, him. Him. जिसे हम भजन या इति स्त्रोत भी कह सकते हैं. न. Yan. Yan is a silent. So underline there. Now third, subtle. Subtle. B. B is a silent there. B silent. Subtle. And D, rain. Rain. G is a silent. So G silent. So these are the four letters. You have to underline in the four words. So that's why these are the silent letter. Okay, got it? So for this silent letter, we have to understand that meaning of the words, which is the pronunciation of that words, and actually we deal that words. Now see the fourth. Put the words from the list below into four columns as above, according to the silent letter. Example, calm. L is silent. According to that, you have to do it. Okay, let's discuss about that. Arms. Arms. दान करना. Okay, L is a silent. Actually, I do not give the meaning of the words. Only pronounce the words and give the silent letter. Okay. Fake. F-A-I-G-N. Fake. N is a silent. Fake यानी pretend करना. York. Third is a York. L is a silent. Now fourth. Damned. Damned. Damned यानी शापित. Damned. N is a silent. Autumn. N silent. Should. L silent. Date. Date. B silent. Column. N silent. Dumb. Dumb. Not dumb. Dumb. B silent. Palm. Palm. L silent. Plumber. Not a plumber. This is not a plumber word. Pronounce is plumber. M silent. And next is a almond. Not almond. 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 L silent. Resign. G silent. Salmon. 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 Salmon is the name of fish. L silent. Condemn. कंडेम शिक्षा देना, किसी को भी पनिशमेंट करना, कंडेम एन साइलेंट, फॉरेन जी साइलेंट, नम बी साइलेंट, and last is doubt be silent. So this is the exercise you have to write in your notebook according to the instructed. Okay, now fifth, find words in the poem which have a similar meaning to the following. Go through the poem again and you have to find out the similar words. Example, national, country is the similar word. Learning, knowledge, paradise, heaven, like that. So this is your homework. You have to find in a dictionary, with the help of dictionary, find in your poem and write in your notebook. Okay, got it? Now we are discussing about the learning about language. This is the very interesting portion. So when you are discussing about learning about language, there is a clauses, and everyone have an idea. There have only two clauses, main clause and subordinate clause. But when you are discussing about the main clause, this is the another name, independent clause. Main clause equal to independent clause, जिसे हम independent clause भी कह सकते हैं. Now second part is subordinate clause. This is called a dependent clause. And actually when you discussing any sentences, they are having a subject and predicate also. So let's discuss about the main clause and subordinate clause. See, this is the example. That boy is my brother and this girl is my sister. This is the main clause, not having any dependent there. वो किसी के ऊपर डिपेंड नहीं है. This is the proper one sentence. That's why this sentence we call this is the main clause. This girl is my sister. This is also a main clause. This sentence is not depend on the another next one sentences. Okay, got it? So regarding that, this type of sentence we say that this is the main clause or independent clause. Okay. Now let's we discuss about the subordinate clause and dependent clause. This type of sentences depend on the other sentences. Okay. This is the boy who stole my bag. This is the boy. Yeah. This is the boy. This is the main clause. But when you discussing who stole my bag, जिसने मेरा बैग चुराया है, this is the subordinate clause, and without main clause we do not understand to the subordinate clause. See, who stole my bag? Who? किसने चुराया? So that's why this is the subordinate clause, and this subordinate clause depend on the main clause. So that's why we said that this is the dependent clause. Okay, got it? Okay, thank you. So subordinate clause are also called dependent clause. This is because they are generally incapable of standing alone as the main clause of the sentences. Subordinate clause alter, limit or clarify the ideas of the main clause. They can function as noun, adjective or adverbs. So this type of words functioning regarding the nouns, adjective or adverbs also. They are quite easy to identify because they are normally linked to the main clause by linking words such as that, which, where, regarding that. So generally we identify that words because they having a one linking words. On that linking words we can identify this is the dependent clause. So students, understand properly because this portion is also having in a 9th and 10th class, 10th standard also. Okay, got it? So you understand properly what is main clause, do not dependent clause. किसी सेंटेंस के ऊपर डिपेंड नहीं रहता है. And when you discussing subordinate clause, dependent clause, this clause depend on the other sentence. Okay. Now turn page your turn your page number 28. Take pencil in your hand. See there are a main clause and subordinate clause. The man left the room before the guests arrived. They saw the man who stole the umbrella. We may get some help if the man arrived. She went to the park when the sun began to shine. This is the example for your understanding. There are left side having the main clause. On the right side they are having the subordinate clause. Okay, now see the number second. Underline the main clause in the following sentences. You have to underline the main clause. Okay, the children went to the park after they had their lunch. Here the children went to the park is the main clause. B. Mohan went to the library though he did not want to. Mohan went to the library is the main clause. C. We stopped at the town where my father was born. We stopped at the town is the main clause. When the sun came out, जब सूरज निकल आता है, the boys went out to play football. In this sentence, what is the main clause? The boys went out to play football is the main clause. Now A. After the play was over, the actors made the children. The actors made the children is the main clause. Now F. Students, you are understanding now? Yes, okay. Now F. He came when I called. He came is the main clause. G. The man went where I asked him to go. The man went is the main clause. Underline. H. The trees died because there was no rain. The trees died is the main clause. I. If Arun comes, we shall all go to the park. If Arun comes, जब अरुण आएगा तो हम लोग चले जाएंगे. Which part is the main clause? Second part. Yes. We shall all go to the park is the main clause. Now last is J. The policeman arrested the man who broke into the shop. Yes, the policeman arrested the man is the main clause. So students, here we completed this question answers, working with words and learning about language, and actually we complete the poem also. Okay, now working with words, all exercise and learning about languages. This is the second page number 28. You have to write in your notebook. Okay, and send me to my personal account. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.